Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the RVMan LP Exhibitions. We're back with more Blazblue Continuum Shift Extend. And today, we're going to be playing as Rachel Alucard. Although I am very rusty considering she plays a hell of a lot different than what she did in Calamity Trigger because they nerfed her straight to hell and back. We'll see how things turn out though, due to the series of fights that is.
I have returned.
Welcome home, milady. Your tea awaits.
Thank you. Oh, Princess! It's horrible! I can see all of Nagos. I can see everything! All of the underbits! Ow! I can't stretch that far! You're gonna tear me in half!
Is something amiss, milady?
It's moving again, Valkenhayn.
Takamagahara, you mean?
Of course.
If your servant may be so bold as to pose a question, what do you intend to do?
Nothing.
You simply?
I did not think I would be seeing Terumi again so soon.
Goodness gracious me! The princess being timid? This isn't something you see every day.
If you perceive my tone to be timid, creature, then Terumi shall be the least of your worries. If your ears are as utterly useless as they appear to be, I fail to see why I should allow you to keep them. If Terumi saw fit to insert his repugnant self into my affairs, then I've no doubt we shall see more of him, as well as his constant companion, Trouble.
Indeed.
How terrible!
Are you sure, milady?
Why ever would you ask?
Laughing while one says, how terrible, can suggest one's true sentiments are otherwise.
You misheard. I was not laughing. I was sighing.
My sincerest apologies, milady.
It is time I was on my way.
What? You're leaving already? But we haven't eaten anything yet!
We will eat after our task is complete. Valkenhayn's scones are of such quality that no matter how long we may take, their taste shall be unchanged when we return.
Where are we going, princess?
Was I not clear? We are going to visit him.
Him?
Valkenhayn,
Yes, milady?
I have a favor to ask of you.
Of course, milady. I live only to serve.
And in case you're wondering why exactly is this a very long part, Rachel's entire storyline is rather short.
Wake up, puppet. Wake up now, or I shall be forced to pack that suit of yours with animals' leavings and spoiled food. I doubt that will be pleasant. Oh, I see the tendrils of cowardice have already attached themselves to your ankles. Perhaps you should brush them off before they reach your knees.
You.
You must be either terribly bored or something of a madman to sit so quietly in such a ghastly place.
State your business.
Oh my goodness, such a powerful protective circle they've placed you in here. Why, it took me the entirety of 5 minutes to circumvent it. Practically forever. It seems you are very valuable to Sector 7. Oh no, to Kokonoe.
Whatever plans the Grimalkin has made are no concern of mine.
Oh, and what of me?
A foolish question. You know the answer.
How dull. Aren't you bored here? I suppose I could spare a moment if you'd like to entertain me.
Ha! Your motives are as transparent as ever. You are only here to observe, am I wrong?
Oh, perhaps you are slightly less of an idiot than I gave you credit for.
Massive slowdown aside, because for some reason game developers don't optimize their shit, and my computer is up to date because I've just updated it. It's just needs a new graphics card, but even then, with the graphics card I got, it should be fine. Slowdown is still parent in this fight, and it will almost cost me my life, or at least this round. Rachel, how shall I put this? All of her attacks are on a meter now. Well, her Rose meter doesn't regenerate like talking about it, like it did in Calamity Trigger. It's gotta hit the opponent or she's gotta take a hit. That's the only way her Rose meter will go back up, and her Rose meter will not increase anytime after that. Charles the 13th will not just linger around after you summon him until you get hit. No, Charles the 13th is tied to a meter as well, and so too is any of her familiars. So that's the thing. That Rose meter is going to be how you're going to summon any of your special attacks, and also is going to be how you're going to summon your distortion and astral finish. So yeah, your astral finish was not tied to the Rose meter, and neither was your distortion finish. That changed Continuum Shift Extend and onward. So yeah, Rachel got nerfed worse and worse and worse as time went on, and I almost died there. I will not go through 8 rounds of getting my ass whooped by Hakumen. I've already gone through that with Calamity Trigger, and I almost rage quit right there when I saw that small sliver of life left. But at least I won.
That was rather fun. Oh, you needn't worry. I doubt you'll be bored much longer.
What do you mean?
Now that Noelle has awoken as the Eye, time has begun to move. She has become the Master Unit's eyes, and she is now immortal.
What? Then Takamagahara?
Yes. Terumi has returned to drag out the future we'd left slumbering in the depths. And lest you think that we're not enough, we are currently engaged in a continuum shift. Anything can happen, and likely will.
You speak as though something already has.
I would rather not think of it, thank you. I have, however, heard of her awakening.
I see. Then the time has come for me to take up my sword. I must go.
Oh my, I see there is at least some remnant of a brain moldering in that ancient shell. But first things first, Mr. Hero. You must leave this place. I've already taken the liberty of dispelling the magic that bound you. You may thank me later. However, we must talk, and I am loath to do so here. Shall we meet in Kagutsuchi? Yes, that sounds good. I shall go on ahead. Do follow soon before I grow bored. This city lacks integrity.
Princess, darling, what are we doing in a place like this?
Whiling away the hours until Mr. Hero deigns to join us.
Oh? Something smells really good!
It seems to be coming from this restaurant.
My goodness! This restaurant smells delicious.
Woohoo! It smells so good! Princess, hurry, hurry! Let's eat something!
Wait! That man over there? Just what does that young man think he's doing? That girl is way too young for him.
Maybe he's what did the princess call it? Pedophile? Wah! Why did you hit me?
Silence. Otherwise, the only pieces of you I leave will be too small for the eye to see.
What?
What's wrong, Princess? You're so grumpy all of a sudden.
It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Princess? You're not gonna talk to him?
Now, see, here's the thing. Whether we talk to him or not will depend on whether we go to the true/alternate route or the gag reel. Guess what? The top one's the gag reel. The bottom one's the true/alternate route. So we're gonna choose the bottom to keep going.
I haven't time for such a foolish creature. It's time we moved on.
Whoa! I can't even remember the last time the princess didn't want to bother that guy.
Yes, rather interesting, isn't it?
I wonder why. Oh! You think maybe she's mad because he was with another girl?
A princess? What was that?
Oh, merely a simple joint lock.
Mr. Hero sure is taking his time.
I am well aware of that. Still, I imagine it will take him some time to escape that dreadful place.
Why didn't you just teleport him out with you, Princess?
Because I was quite tired from breaking the magic circle they used to hold him. And teleporting two is more difficult than teleporting one. I told him what he needed to know. I owe him nothing more.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound fair.
Milady, I have brought Mr. Jin Kisaragi to the castle, as you requested.
Is that so? Well, since Mr. Hero has yet to make his appearance, I suppose this will have to do.
I should also point out that there's only 4 fights throughout the entirety of this story. Just saying, 4 fights.
How are you feeling, Mr. Hero? Well, I trust.
Who are you? Don't talk to me.
You don't recognize me? How cruel.
Shut up.
Shut up? But how can I remain silent when faced with such disarray?
You're really messed up.
Oh my, yes. It's pathetic, really.
Just shut the hell up.
You seem awfully weak, and your appearance is amusing. I suppose you brought this upon yourself, didn't you?
What did you say?
Why, because you're weak, of course. Physically, mentally, in every way a man can be weak, you are. In fact, man is too generous. You are more akin to an infant, helpless.
Me? An infant?
Yes, I feel that fits well. Why, without Ragna's apron strings to grasp onto, I doubt you could even stand. Do I smell milk? I believe I do.
Do you intend to stand in my way? I'll kill you!
I suppose dying once might be fun. Even so, I really should tell you, your efforts will come to naught.
Die! Die!
What a spoiled little child. Unfortunately, I must keep you around, just in case, you know. Well, Perhaps if I play with you a little, your mood will improve.
Taking on the future version of Jin is bad enough. Now we gotta face the actual Jin. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's see. First and foremost, I am rusty, and it's gonna show. But more importantly, I am gonna say that this is from the outside looking in because I did play as Jin at least 4 or 5 episodes ago. Yeah. Well, actually, like 8 episodes ago, because the 4 of them were, yeah, Jin was practically a 4-parter. As was Makoto, and as was Noelle, and as was Ragna. But, yeah. Jin is gonna be the toughest challenge with the new nerfed, Rachel, and I understand Rachel was holding back because she didn't want to kill Jin, because she wanted Jin to actually recover from his injuries and actually go in to help Ragna. That's probably what she was trying to do. By the way, I already played Jin, in case you're wondering, that's how I know this. But the thing is, when we were facing off against Rachel as Jin, we were down to half health facing off against Rachel, who was at at the life I'm at right now, but an unlimited with very, very high defense. See the contrast in this game. And you want to know the messed up part is, even though I did the distortion finish, it did not matter. Jin is still alive. And I need to finish him quickly, otherwise I'm going to get my ass whooped. Unfortunately, I forgot how to do... Well, I forgot how to do most of the maneuvers. Turns out that maneuver right there was actually... Oh god! Damn it, I ran right into that! Okay, I deserve that. And I deserve to get hit with the ice sickle and the sword and everything else in between. God damn it. Well, that was embarrassing. How about we try it again, Lee? This time I actually win. So now, we'll try it one more time. I mean, I've already got my ass whooped, so that is basically my ass whooping for the day. And I keep forgetting that the dash is taking away the rose meter. Someone may correct me to say that not all of her moves is tied to the rose meter, but no, they tied a majority of her moves to the rose meter, and that's going to be a continuation from Chrono Phantasma Extend and also Central Faction. I can't believe we only got 2 more games to go before we're done with Blazblue entirely. However, we still got more characters to do. I don't want to try to drag this on. Well, actually, no. I'm enjoying myself with Blazblue. Well, despite the fact that I have to fight Hakumen and all those other guys that piss me off. But, in all honesty, we still got like 2 shorter games. Basically, Central Faction and Chrono Phantasma Extend is exceptionally shorter than what Continuum Shift is. So at least take solace in that. And now I find out that they also have a new game called Blazblue Entropy Effect, which, needless to say, is more like a MOBA game. But nonetheless, we actually won. So yeah, go us.
That's right! Our princess is the best!
I knew you'd been hurt, but I thought you were at least stronger than this, Mr. Hero. How disappointing.
What did you say?
Oh, hush. Your arrogance has played you false this time, hasn't it? Perhaps this new perspective will help temper your foolishness. Why not look up for once, instead of down?
You're one to talk.
Shh! Don't you ever learn? She's going to hit you!
Still, this should be enough to keep him at bay.
Him?
Valkenheim?
Yes, milady.
I've seen everything I wished to. Would you be so kind as to dispose of our hero?
As you command, milady. Now, Master Jin, shall we return to Kagutsuchi?
Hell no!
I can still...
Man, this guy is really annoying.
Oh, yes! He's the sort of guy the princess hates the most.
I leave him in your care, Valkenheim.
Madam Rachel, Master Hakumen has arrived.
At last! What on earth could have taken the fool so long?
What do you wish to do, my lady?
I will go. He has made me wait quite long enough. I must see that he makes appropriate reparations.
And that's our fight with Jin. We got 2 more fights left, one of which will lead to a multiple choice branch.
You are late. My tea has grown quite cold.
What was that thing?
I beg your pardon?
Don't mince words. You know what I saw. Why is such a thing in Sector 7? What is the Grimalkin thinking?
I've no idea. Her affairs are none of my concern.
None of your concern. Are you mad? That abomination is a nuclear weapon. Have you already forgotten the Dark War?
Forget? Would that it were so easy. No. I am sorry to say that, like you, I am simply an observer. I cannot forget. Even if I had the desire to do so, I haven't the ability.
Then why do you allow it to exist? As terrible as the Black Beast was, that abomination was even worse. It brings nothing but destruction and death.
I know.
Has the human race still failed to realize its folly? Do they not understand how many lives fell before the force of the monstrosity, the destruction it brought to their world?
No, I believe you misunderstand.
Huh?
I'm sure they know that very well. Unfortunately, it seems we have a visitor.
Princess, something's here.
Something feels wrong.
The Murakumo unit.
No, this is Lambda 11, a simple causality phenomenon. Come now, Kokonoe. Say hello. I know you're here.
Don't get in my way, Rachel.
I could say the same to you, Kokonoe. What are you planning? Do you really believe you can defeat him with your toy? It looks rather delicate. Perhaps it needs to be repaired?
Cute. But I don't have time to trade clever verbal jabs with you. I'm just here to take Hakumen.
Ah, my mistake. I see you are the toy on the verge of breaking. A confused kitten who makes the same mistakes over and over. Sadly, I fear you are beyond repair.
Shut up! No, I'm gonna shut you up personally!
Such arrogance. You make me sick. Have you forgotten your place so quickly? I had thought you better than that, but it seems I overestimated you.
Lambda!
Order confirmed. Commencing extermination of target.
You want the true ending? Get the top. Otherwise, get the bottom. That's all I gotta say.
Mr. Hero, I think perhaps you should pay Terumi a visit.
Terumi?
I suspect you are the only one capable of stopping him. I recommend that you hurry.
So now we're facing off against Lambda. This should be interesting. I've already said my piece about Lambda being new, but with a recolor, basically. Although personality-wise, more robotic, but still, she's new, but just much more powerful. Well, less powerful, actually, no.
Easy.
Don't come near me.
Easy.
They didn't nerf. No, actually, no. She's as powerful as the original new 13. On the other hand, she's still the same. Just a little nerfed. That's all. But then again, Lambda has the same astral finish as new, so it doesn't really matter in any way in capacity.
Orbiting. Reverse. System activated.
But look on the bright side. At least it's not as bad as Cammy and DeCapre. I mean, no, Cammy's not a bad character at all. DeCapre! Yeah, DeCapre is a terrible character. And this is coming from a guy who literally has Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Wow.
Yeah, somewhere along the line, I gotta play that for the channel to try to make up for the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition that I did. That is probably outdated because the graphics were just terrible back then, due to the fact that, how should I put this? I was using the capture card and the sound was terrible for the capture card due to YouTube not optimizing their shit, and also I think the computer my sister was using, the speaker was about to go out on it. So yeah, needless to say, thankfully Charles got rid of the barrier and we won.
It lost?
You see, your methods are not enough. Not enough to defeat him, at least. How could they if I can resist them so easily?
Damn it.
Be a good little girl and wait here. I shall seal Terumi.
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm gonna be Terumi! Me!
With the power of science.
That's right. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna end up like my mother. If I can't do it now, then I'll go get the Amaterasu unit. Then I can kick the crap out of him!
You plan to step up to the level of the gods, then?
Yes!
No, you haven't the strength.
If it's impossible, then I'll just have to make it possible. If I can't move up to the gods, then I'll drag them down here! I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes!
What a sad child. Her science has corrupted her heart and made her blind.
And now we got one fight left that will lead to the true ending of this story. So let's get that out of the way, shall we?
Wow!
Just drop by to say hello.
Please leave this area.
Whatever for? Huh? I believe a man named Hazama gave you a rather suspect piece of information. Would you mind telling me what he told you?
Hey! The princess is asking you a question, buddy!
You shouldn't ignore people, darling. That's dreadfully rude, you know.
Silence. You feel it is unsafe for me to proceed, correct?
Correct. I apologize, but could you leave now, please?
No. Why on earth do you put yourself under such pressure? There is so little point to it.
From your point of view, perhaps. But then again, what those like you who stand on the heights deem important is vastly different from what those of us who dwell in the depths might think.
So it would seem. You've gotten quite filthy at any rate. Do stop. It's really quite disgraceful.
No! So close to finding it. Finally.
Anything you can grab with those filthy hands will fall to pieces.
Then what do you propose I do? I want to save him. I want to save him, but no one will help me.
And why should they? Kokonoe and the library have far more important things to concern themselves with.
But there is even a small glimmer of hope that they'll...
Oh, by the way, ladies who I'm facing that's unlimited. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm facing off against unlimited
well-fated Sonic.
Yeah, expect me to probably almost get my ass kicked,
Without
but I'm still gonna
one.
win.
Action!
You wanna know why?
Now,
Sometimes I pull out victories of the jaws. Sometimes.
what are you doing?
I'm glad that you actually did
What are you doing? Unbelievable.
and I'm probably gonna get the rose wheel more often because I'm getting my ass handed to me by Lychee. Oh, well, there it goes. Forgot the dash attack.
What are you doing? Now, come near me. Now, maybe another time.
Pathetic piece of crap.
Now, maybe another time. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Maybe another time.
Return. Get it. That is, how shall we
Come near me.
say,
Don't try to leave me.
and oh god. Oh, the thing. Ah, that stupid distortion finish. Slow down nonetheless.
Hey, I'm trying!
Out of my
Cut the deficit between us down
You going to
real
entertain
quick
me?
so that Lychee was
Tempest
gone.
Dahlia.
And look, that works just fine. Yeah, bombarding her with all my jumps actually makes it a lot easier. So, Big Charles. Shut it! That's
Well, maybe another time.
one more
It's gonna hurt.
I am getting wrecked. And I am almost dead. That's okay. At least we managed to save myself. And that's the end of the trilogy.
Well, have you managed to wash off some of your filth?
No, what are you talking about? Princess, you beat the stuffing out of her. She's even dirtier than when you started.
Idiot! That was a metaphor! She's asking this young lady if she feels morally relieved after her tussle with the princess. Oh!
Stop interrupting me, you imbecile! You're making me look like a fool!
I lost. What should I do?
Leave. Return to where you belong. Do whatever you can do.
Whatever I can do?
Did I stutter? Yes. And think hard on what that will mean. Think very hard.
What was that sound?
Whoa! I'm shaking!
It has begun.
Huh? What's being?
Princess!
Princess!
Stop buzzing around me, annoying little flies.
I'm sorry. Did you just compare me to a fly?
As you seem to merely be part of the audience, I ask that you not attempt to step up onto the stage. Just wait quietly in your seat.
Huh! You think that will be sufficient to bind me?
Whatever should I do now?
You are as children are. Cease this.
The Imperator Librarius.
Evening comes to the world, and I have come to draw the curtain of night.
Uh-oh, the Imperator finally made herself known. Not just that, the Father of the Year is there too. So yeah, that is the true ending of the game. And we've got 2 more endings for Rachel to go. In fact, remember those options we chose? That'll make things a lot simpler. So, I'll see you all in the next episode when we deal with the gag reel of Rachel. Probably one of my favorite ones. This is RVMan 985. Peace out and see you all next Saturday for more BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend.